So this specific relief act, the job of specific relief act is to give you different remedies for different issues. And one of the remedies that it gives you is rectification. What do you rectify? You rectify something that has a mistake, like a contract. And it envisages this exact situation, that where there's a contract and there's a mistake in that contract, and the plaintiff has filed a case for specific performance of that contract, and the defendant comes to court and argues that there was a mistake in that contract, that is why I have not transferred my land or performed that contract. Then defendant can come to the court as per specific relief act and seek the relief of rectification in the same case that the plaintiff has filed. It will not be that now, okay, defendant, if you want the correction to be done, go file a new case. Why? You don't want multiplicity of cases. You want to reduce litigation. So specific relief act says that in the same case which the plaintiff has filed against the defendant to get specific performance of the contract, in the same case defendant can argue that there's a mistake in the contract, and of course he will give evidence of what? That emails, to show that yes, there was actually a mistake and the real intention was something different. And defendant can seek the relief of getting that rectification done. I'll read out section 26 for you. When instrument may be rectified, when can you ask for rectification? When through fraud or a mutual mistake of the parties. So either fraudulently plaintiff gave some money to the typist that you omit 10, or both of them were actually wanting to do 25 lakh contract, typist made some mistake. When through fraud or a mutual mistake of the parties, a contract, I'm omitting all that, that's not relevant for us. So after a contract, directly come here. A contract does not express their real intention. Of whose real intention? Both the parties. Their real intention is what? 25 lakhs. So this contract of 2,50,000 is not representing the correct intention. Does not express their real intention. Then what can they do? First, either party or his representative in interest may institute a suit to have the instrument rectified. So if the defendant already knew that there was a mistake, he could have himself filed a case in the court to get that mistake corrected and get the relief of rectification from the court. But since, okay, let's say in our case, because we're already dealing with the plaintiff's case, right, who has already filed a case for specific performance and he's saying defendant has breached. So we can't now say that defendant should do this. So forget that. So suppose in our facts, defendant was unaware, he was thinking, fine, this contract is 25 lakhs and he signed it and everything, and he only got to know that the contract contains a mistake with respect to the amount. When did he get to know this? When plaintiff showed up at his doorstep with 2,50,000 rupees and put the contract in his face and said, see, it says 2,50,000, now take this money and give me your land. That is when defendant discovered that there's a mistake.